Hello and to the numbered edition of Brutally Honest Podcast. Like always, it's me, Eric, and we have Rick and Jason. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Good morning, everybody. This is Rick, the Xbox editor of Brutal Gamer. You can find me on Twitter at DocBrown303.
Hey, everybody. This is Jason. I have a cold, so please excuse me. And you can find me at Jason_TAS on Twitter.
What was that? You kind of cut out.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Wait, I was going to do my intro. All right, let me do it again.
You got most of it. It's fine. We know where to find you on Twitter. You can do it again.
Everybody knows.
I apologize.
Nice.
So, guys, quick warning before we get into this. We're fully expecting a fourth cast member to pop in at the middle. Yep. He asked us at 4 a.m. in our organizational Facebook group when the podcast was starting, and then we never heard from him again. So we'll probably see him soon.
Yeah, barring being sucked into a black hole, he probably will appear at some point.
So with that, let's get started. There was some big stuff coming out since our... Is everything all right?
What was that?
It wasn't on my end.
Really?
I heard it. I'm looking at this.
Too.
It's like it came from Jason.
It did?
Yeah, you know what it sounds like?
It's to the machine.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. It sounded like when you pour popcorn kernels in a...
I have no popcorn.
It sounded like your CD rack fell over.
My awesome CD rack.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's get down. We've had two big events since our last podcast. We had the VGAs, the Video Game Awards, and the PSX, PlayStation Experience. We got some really cool trailers from there. I know Rick's really excited about Mass Effect. I'm pretty excited about Zelda. No one cares about Death Stranding because we don't know anything about it yet.
I'm sure someone cares.
Yeah, I know. And we have Jason's very excited about Knack too.
Oh man, Knack is. Sorry, I'm not excited about Knack.
Well, what are you guys excited for from these trailers? I know Rick, you're excited about Mass Effect, right? What's going on
Mass
there?
Effect looked great. They played, I think, every element of the game except for the multiplayer. I think they haven't touched base on that, but I'm pretty excited. They brought back the little Marco driving machine, and they brought back the driving mechanic. It's not going to be as how to describe it. I guess the old one and the first one, it was a more like top-down isometric view, kind of as you drove. This one's kind of a little bit more like third person, so it looks like it'll be a little bit more action-packed. The whole game looks more action-packed, so I'm just excited. Very
cool. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that one, and I'm not a huge fan of Mass Effect anyway, so I wouldn't have had anything to contribute.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan either, but again, I'm looking forward to this one for some reason. It just looks great to me.
It's going to be cool. I'm pretty excited about it. So, Jason, referring back to a couple of podcasts ago when you asked about how they're going to portray all the alien species.
Yes.
So there was a short video after the gameplay trailer, and it talks about kind of the arc of the ship that you'll be able to transfer. There's an actual like library or like a holodeck that you can go down, and it'll tell you all the background of all the different alien species you interacted with in the first trilogy.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Holodecks are always cool.
Yeah. Everybody likes holograms.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what they say about holograms? They're not real.
Well, that is true.
Thanks.
That's a factual statement.
Wait, they're not?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's going to be like Santa all over again.
Change the plans, Rick. It's not going to work.
But Legend of Zelda looks pretty good. There's a bird playing an accordion.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. That's a highlight right there.
You know, I'm so excited for this. I'm going to wait until it launches on the Switch and pick it up there.
Yeah. I'll be doing the same.
I just think that this is going to offer the same breath of fresh air to the series Pokemon gave to...
I don't know. Why was it so hazy? That's what I want to know. Why is the game trailer so hazy?
Maybe it was a hazy part of the game.
But the whole trailer? I mean, the whole trailer's hazy.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
It's like an Instagram filter for the trailer, I feel like.
Nintendo's so with it and hip, they know what they're doing.
There you go.
And then did anyone else feel like there's going to be a pretty big emphasis on playing instruments again?
I hope so.
I guess.
Or was that just me?
I guess.
Cool.
I just continue to not be interested in this game. I will get it, but just for some reason I'm not interested.
What about it? Aren't you interested? What about it doesn't find you?
I think I said this a couple of podcasts ago, but it's just like the whole thing is not clicking with me. The whole, the whole theme of it, Breath of the Wild, where Link is out in the wilderness and he's got to survive and do all these different things. It just doesn't interest me. I don't know why. It just doesn't. It looks good.
It does look good.
I mean, again, there is the haziness, like you said, but it does look good.
Maybe there's a lot of pollution, and Link has to go fight Ganondorf, the CEO of polluting land.
You know what? Maybe it's a crossover with Silent Hill. Anybody think that?
I was going to say that maybe this is the Dr. Seuss crossover, and it's actually he's the Onceler, Ganondorf.
Oh my!
Oh, there's so many possibilities.
So many.
I'm just really looking forward to thinking that the enemy is not Ganondorf the whole time, or Ganon, and then finding out at the end that it is in fact Ganon.
Well, let's be honest. It is.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and spoil the game for a moment here.
Yeah.
It's going to be Ganondorf.
It definitely will. I mean, there's no doubt. It's like having a Mario game without Bowser. It's not going to happen, except for Mario 2. That was it.
And you know what? Mario 2 is the best Mario game, so...
Thank you. Yes. I think that's the first thing we've ever agreed on together.
Well, I can't agree with that one, although I love
Mario Super Mario World. That's my number one, but Super Mario 2 is they share the same spot. I love those games.
I like Mario 3.
Mario 3 is good. It's a safe opinion.
That's my favorite.
Oh, man. Sorry.
Yep.
That's okay.
Coffee
That's okay.
Let's just remind everyone to pick up a nice cup of coffee.
That's right. with your Nintendo World mug with Mario and Bowser and Luigi and Danky
and Waluigi.
Actually,
he's my favorite. Waluigi.
Waluigi's on it too.
Oh, I love him. He is my favorite as well.
I also have a Nintendo New York mug. It's just got Mario on it.
I have two. I have one from Nintendo World, and I've got one from Nintendo New York.
Okay.
The Nintendo New York one is the black one. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about.
Which one?
It's black. It's black and red on the inside, and then it's got Mario, and it says Nintendo New York on it.
No.
Kind of so sleek looking.
Sounds cool.
Cool. I have a cool Darth Vader mug.
Nice.
I'm a big fan of it.
We should just talk about mugs for later.
Brutally honest podcast about mugs.
Mugs. This week's topic, mugs.
Cool mugs.
So make sure you let us know in the comments of this podcast if you're going to be interested in hearing about our mugs for an hour. Because if you are, we can do that next time.
Let us know which mugs are your favorite.
Yeah, what mug are you drinking out of at the moment?
Do you like mugs?
So there are definitely more trailers we can go into. But there's not really much to talk about for Death Stranding. It looks neat.
No.
I mean, there's nothing known yet.
No.
Guillermo del Toro said,
page.
You know, as Guillermo del Toro said, F Konami.
Man, that was harsh, but...
It was.
Do you guys like these cryptic, trailers that they notoriously put out all the time?
No.
No.
All right.
No, not at all. I'm tired of this stuff.
I am
too.
It would
be cool if it was gameplay and cryptic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that too.
But not BS cinematics, cryptic bullcrap. No.
Right. I mean, honestly, does anybody want to see this? I mean, it's just like little teases and all that stuff.
It's worse than worthless. There's nothing to it. This doesn't show us anything.
Yeah, I think you can only do this with Metal Gear because everyone knows, oh, hey, it's Metal Gear. It's been established. But when you're like starting a new game and you're just like, here's a magic baby and some weird tentacles and and there's armies everywhere. I mean, people are just like, I'm so over these cryptic trailers from that company.
Dudes, did you guys see the magic baby?
Now listen, the goal of this game is to carry this baby in a jar around.
Yeah. I mean, that really could be it. We don't know.
As you weep openly.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited for Halo Wars 2.
Me too.
Are you?
Because, you know why? I'm not even a huge Halo fan, but I like real-time strategy games, but I'm not good at play StarCraft 2.
Okay.
So Halo Wars it is for me.
Well, I like the first one a lot, so I'm
Me
pretty
too.
sold on the second one.
Did like the first one. I like playing it co-op with friends. That was good.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know
a good game. I honestly never thought we'd get another one, but glad.
You know what
This
other game
one-
I thought the second one of?
What's that?
Knack, and here it is.
Oh God! Is it knack time already?
Yes.
No.
I didn't finish the first one, but from what I played, it was fun. It got a little old. Maybe they'll address the problems, and Knack 2 is going to be better.
Mm.
Can you give us a little background on Knack?
Me? Sure. So what you do, you play as this golem creature that this scientist makes, and the whole draw of it is that he can grow bigger or get smaller depending on how much, knacks he has in him, I guess. His name
Feels like junk. Is that it? He draws in junk?
No, there's special parts. Like, he can't just bring in Trash Can and become freaking Garbodor, the Pokemon.
Wow.
Special parts. And the levels are very constructed so that you find big parts when you need to get bigger. You lose them when you need to get small. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
It kind of removes the freedom that you might normally feel when you go into a giant golem. You can just smash through things because it's always your enemies you fight are sized up to you, and when you're small, you size down. I think it would be better if there was more freedom.
Okay.
But that's just one, criticism. There's a lot of criticisms for this game.
Well, like I was saying on the pregame show here, I never got Knack, but at first I thought it looked pretty cool, and I came very close to buying it. But then all the negative press kind of got me to turn the other way on it. So,
right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have an overly good opinion of it, but I've never played it. So
that's fair. I mean, I bought Knack at launch, didn't care about reviews, and never finished it.
Nice.
But I don't finish lots of games. So.
Hey.
That's sad. Wah, wah, wah. Do we have sound effects in this?
No, but we should get some. Let's get a soundboard going.
We should.
I can do that.
That Schwarzenegger sound.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Oh man.
All right, should we do introductions? I'm Detective John Kimball.
It is not a tumor.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I'm a cop, you idiot. Oh, we got it.
Put that cookie down.
Oh man.
Oh lordy.
Yeah. Jason, you want to tell us about Prey?
Oh my god. Yeah, I was just about to bring it up. I'm so excited about Prey. It's fantastic. Yeah. Not excited originally because I heard it wasn't going to be a sequel to the original game, which I really, really loved. But I think this looks even better. The graphics look terrific. The story sounds really good, and it feels, I mean, just from the promo videos, it feels like a cross between like BioShock and Dishonored, and that's like, man, I'm totally sold on that. Yeah,
I've heard that as well.
It looks pretty fun.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome.
I didn't play the first one, Jason. And the first one, could the aliens mimic little
No.
trash cans? So
A
that's
cup?
new to the
No.
second one?
No. I love the paranoia that generates in the trailer, even
Yeah.
where the guy is shooting at trash cans because he doesn't know if they're aliens or not. That's great.
Yeah.
But no, the first one was basically a completely different universe.
Okay.
The first one was about a Native American.
That's right.
Guy
I
who
remember.
gets abducted. Yeah, you remember.
Yeah.
And he gets abducted, and along with a bunch of his friends and a bunch of people in his section of the United States where they are, and there's the alien ship is like this big conglomeration of different worlds on the inside, and so you've got different aliens from different planets. You've got like weird architecture. You've got some stuff that's living. You've got strange cyborgs. They actually do some really freaking messed up stuff in that game. Did you ever play it, Rick?
No, I never really got into it.
Okay, because there's some really messed up stuff, and there's like stuff that you wouldn't expect. Like, I mean, spoiler alert. Turn this off for the next like 3 seconds if you don't want to hear this. But
for
like,
an 11-year-old game.
Yeah. But like the main character's grandfather gets abducted with them, and he finds him at one point, and you think he's going to free him, but then the grandfather gets like really horribly mutilated and killed, like right there in front of you. And then like later on, his girlfriend, I think it's his girlfriend, you find her and you're going to free her from this thing, but then it turns out she's been grafted onto this like alien monster, and she's now a part of this thing, and you have to kill it.
Nice.
I mean, it's really messed up, but you know, some of those weird things that they did, I think kind of helped it to stand apart from other shooters that were out there. So that's why I was hoping for a continuation of that. But this, like I said, it looks even better.
Yeah. It looked pretty interesting. I'm pretty, like I said, I wasn't really interested in the first one, but the second one looks fun. And then the whole mimic thing, like you said, just adds a whole new level of paranoia to the game. Which is
wait.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I don't want to cut this conversation off. This is very important.
Is Dylan here?
No.
Oh.
So, I had never played the original Prey.
Yeah.
But listening to you going on about the plot, it sounded very familiar.
Okay.
So I just did a quick search, and
yes,
my professor showed the beginning of the game in a class last year.
You're kidding.
And I don't know why.
Wow.
Remember. But yeah, they're in the bar and the aliens come. Yeah. Yeah, she showed intro, and I don't know why.
Was that it does seem like an odd thing. I
don't even remember what the class was.
Maybe she just really liked Prey. And she was like, I'm going to force these people to look at
Hey, I'm almost done with this. Just hold on, guys. Just take a seat and hang out and chat with each other.
Wait like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just really blown away right now.
I didn't quite get through this my backlog over the summer.
Yeah. Wow, that's really weird, but that's cool, I guess.
Season. It had something to do with the class. I don't remember.
Was it about Native Americans?
No.
Was it about alien abductions?
No.
If so, I'd like to take that class.
I think it was something to do with culture. I don't remember. I really have no idea. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry for that interjection.
No, that's okay. That was actually really interesting. I don't know why anybody would show that in a class, but okay.
That would be weird.
You know who's in that game? Art Bell. Anybody familiar with Art Bell?
No.
Is he the guy that invented the telephone?
No.
Oh.
He's he was a radio host for like a show called Coast to Coast, which does like way out topics.
Oh, Coast.
And
yep. Okay.
And he was the first host of the show. Now it's on I think it's on the third host or whatever, but he was the first host, and he's in the game basically playing himself, and you hear him coming across the radio at different times.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Interesting.
No, I do know of Coast to Coast. I didn't know he was involved with that. That's cool.
You're more familiar with George Norrie, I assume.
I don't listen to Coast. I just know
I'm more familiar with Space Ghost.
Oh, wait a minute now. That's a different story.
Wait, so Space Ghost Coast to Coast is not the same show?
No. It probably could be, but it's not.
It's a talk show.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, he retired though, didn't he? Space Ghost?
I don't know.
I don't think
Who knows what
did
he's up to this day?
Oh God! But Prey, if you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's really good.
We've been on the VGAs for 20 minutes. We should move on.
We should indeed.
But we forgot Marvel vs. Capcom, Duke Nukem, Shovel Knight. There's some important stuff there.
Well,
okay, we can talk about it. Yeah, that's fine. We'll talk about it.
The Duke thing we can get through pretty quick because he's going to be in Bulletstorm. He's a playable character. The new Bulletstorm remake.
That's neat.
So there's probably going to be more bullets.
Yes,
more bullets is more fun.
And more one-liners.
Pretty sure there's 200% more bullets in it.
Came to buy mini NESs. It kick ass, and I'm all out of mini NESs.
That's it. There you go. He obviously tried to go to Toys R Us this morning.
Yeah.
Let's not get into that on here.
Yep.
So, Shovel Knight is getting its third campaign, the second DLC campaign, all for free from Yacht Club Games.
That's really great.
And it's such a quality game, but they promised when the game launched and they had Kickstarter funding they were going to launch three DLC campaigns, and this one is the most recent. It's coming out in spring 2017, and it's focusing on Spectre Knight, who is like a spooky ghost lady. And it just looks really cool. It's actually a prequel to Shovel Knight's story. And it takes place with Spectre Knight going around to recruit all of the bad guys from the first game, basically, from Shovel Knight.
That's cool.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Shovel Knight and the Plague Knight DLC were both really good. So this one there's no reason this one shouldn't be good as well.
I only played the original. Now I want to go play Plague Knight too.
Right, well, if you own the original, Plague Knight is a free download. It's already there.
So great. Man, that's terrific.
I haven't played it.
At all?
No, can't say I have.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Especially if you're a fan of old school games like that.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
Do you just shovel the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Shovel. Cool. I'll go pick that up right now.
You actually have to. The game revolves around you going out in your backyard and your dogs were just out there. And you have to, clean up after them. So.
Oh, okay. With the shovel?
Yeah.
Because he's too poor to buy a poop and scoop?
Oh, well, who has one of those?
I don't know.
I think Rick might have one.
Oh.
I used to have one, but I don't live in a house anymore. Now I live in a hot air balloon.
Oh.
So
that was unexpected.
Yeah.
Rappa the Rappa.
Parappa?
Rappa?
It's coming out for remastered.
How
Demo out right
bizarre
now.
is this? How bizarre is this that we were just talking about?
Yeah.
Punch. Kick. It's all in your mind.
Just play it, Eric. Just give it a whirl.
I will. I'll have impressions for next week.
All right.
It's pretty great.
I never played the original Rappa the Rappa.
Yeah.
Well, it's rap-tastic.
I'm gonna continue.
And the story is superb. I mean, it's awesome.
Yes.
Leave it.
And there's a guy with an onion.
Crash Bandicoot, the trilogy.
What's that?
What?
The Crash. Did you guys not see this?
Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy trailer.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah! I posted about it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, it looks really good. It just looks great.
It's like a super souped up Crash Bandicoot. I love it.
Yeah, no, it looks good. I'm gonna pick that up for sure. Crash Bandicoot was one of my favorite games from my childhood.
Oh yeah, me too. From the press release, it kind of sounded like it was just going to be parts of all three games, but then later on, it sounded again like it was going to be the whole game. So I think it's going to be all three games complete. But sure,
I hope it's all three. I hope it's just straight remasters of all three.
Yeah, me too. It's just it was a little bit hazy, the press release. So I don't know.
Right.
It was somewhat Hyrule-like.
Bottom.
Yes. I like it. And then I guess
What else needs a remake? Now. Yesterday.
what?
Rampage.
Rampage.
Any of
Well, you know what? Rampage is probably going to get a remake.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Do you have a source on that? Because that would make my day.
Considering they're making a movie out of it.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Uwe Ball made a Rampage movie.
No, but this is not Uwe Ball.
Yeah. It's like a real movie. And the 3 creatures that are going to be in Rampage are like in this government facility testing thing, and then they...
Is this real?
Yeah.
I swear to you. And they get some kind of experiment done to them where they grow astronomical sizes, and then...
Yeah, they drank the soda.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wait. This isn't real.
No, it is.
This is real.
I'm really upset with you, Rick.
I didn't write it.
You made it up. You're right.
No, it's real. It's totally
It's a real movie.
No, it's not.
It's really going to be a real movie.
I'm looking this up currently right now. I hope you can hear
Take
that.
a look.
All I see is the frickin' 2009 Uwe Ball movie where the guy goes on a shooting rampage. That's all I see.
No. Look up Dwayne Johnson or The Rock Rampage.
What?
Yep.
2018, based on the classic 1980s video games. No way.
Way.
Big
Wow. I love my life right now. That's great.
Wouldn't go that far.
No.
No,
I mean, I love The Rock.
Yeah.
I love The Rock, but
I don't care.
on.
This is my day. Great.
I like
Greatness.
Rock too, but
I'm
that's
smiling.
okay.
Speaking of big reveals, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity is coming out,
Yes.
or they released the teaser trailer for it. So that'll be interesting. But one group of people that'll be lacking from the game are the so-called X-Men.
No more mutants.
That's fine. No one cares.
No, you're see. No. This is wrong. This is wrong.
It is.
I actually do agree with you. They're very important Marvel characters.
They are.
They are.
See that they're rumored to not be there.
Yeah.
Well, I think Wolverine would have been in that trailer if
Yeah.
I
I've
don't
read
know. They
it's going to be a heavy dose of Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxies.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well.
Groot, he's a tree.
Groot's going to be on there, obviously.
Yeah, he's a tree.
But you'll probably have the combo pack of Groot and Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
They probably won't be like playable by themselves.
Yeah.
That's fair. I hope. You know what I hope?
What?
This is a real one. I hope T-Virus zombies are available to play. Right there, just by themselves.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Yeah. Although you could be the Titan in what was it? The third one?
Yeah. No, I looked it up. You can be what's his
Was
name?
it Nemesis?
Nemesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be Nemesis in the third one.
See, I would actually think if they want to do something different but have Resident Evil bad guy in there, they should do William Birkin.
They also have Wesker too.
Right. That's right.
And he was actually really cool.
Yes,
he was hard to
I forgot
use,
about
but he was really cool.
Wesker's a poop nozzle. Let's move on. I'm kidding. Well, not about the Wesker part, but about moving on.
My favorite character.
How dare you, man?
Oh man.
So anyway, no X-Men probably.
That's
no
shame.
X-Men. Wah, wah, wah.
That blows. By the way, I'll get in a plug here. If anybody wants a really, really good X-Men game, go play X-Men Legends. X-Men Legends 2. They're really good.
Oh yes. Yes.
There we
They're
go.
the greatest games.
They have not
Ever.
gotten crappy re-releases, but they're
No,
really
thank God.
good. Yeah.
Well, PlayStation Plus games got announced.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in?
I got it pulled up here.
They sure did.
You got Invisible Ink. You got Stories, Path of Destinies those are two PS4 games. On PS3, you're going to get Hypervoid, Tiny Jumpers, Joint Operations. And then on Vita, Color Guardians, and what the VVVV. I don't know what that is. WWW. I don't know.
So-
Hopefully, one of you know what that is.
VVVVVV is
Yeah.
the only one that I have experience with, and it's actually a really solid platformer. Very good.
I've heard
That's what Dylan wrote. He said a must play.
Oh, well, it's good.
See, Dylan is still here, even though he's not here.
Yeah, he's still taking part in it.
That's right.
VVVVV. So make sure you pick those up. Starting
They're free.
right now.
I don't have any experience with the other ones.
I don't either.
I just
I
know
guess
that
they're
VVVV
indie titles. They're good indie titles, I guess.
I don't know.
Oh, wait. Invisible Ink is a procedurally turn-based stealth game where you have to break into the most dangerous corporations in the world. Art style is Transistor-esque. And then Stories, Path of Destiny is an action role-playing game where your choices matter.
That sounds cool. Maybe I'll pick that up. But, Invisible Ink, I think it was originally released as Stealth Bastards or something like that. But they changed the name.
I remember that. Okay.
Right. So.
Okay. Yeah. If that's what.
What was that?
Was that a gong?
No, it was my cat. She's trying to participate in this podcast at the moment.
My dog is barking from upstairs. I think she wants to get on.
Yeah. I would like to interview that Bork dog.
Jeez. No.
My favorite was the Indiana Jones part. That was so great.
I liked Mario. He was doing the Super Mario World music.
Fantastic.
We're not going down this rabbit hole.
No, we're sort of going off the chain here.
Yeah,
we are. Yeah. So Jason worked really hard on a holiday gift guide.
I did.
Like really hard.
I actually worked hard on 2/3 of the holiday gift guide. There's another part coming. It'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, there we go. So make sure you read it.
Yeah, please.
Or else.
The second part in particular almost killed me. So.
Well,
please.
What was so hard about it?
I don't know why. It took like an entire day, and it was just a slog. So.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Please read that.
Well, what's on the top of the guide? What should people get for gamers, I guess, this year?
Well, we had a ton of stuff.
Yeah, we did.
On BG that was like really good, like super high rated stuff. So,
dude, you went crazy on this thing.
You know what?
You went crazy on this thing. Holy moly.
I did.
I feel like you reviewed every graphic novel we've received in the past like 3 months.
Now, to be fair,
yeah, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah, he did a ton of stuff.
Nice.
But like in in the book stuff, we had like a lot of really good art books. I know gamers love those. So, Metal Gear Solid 5, we had the Art of Dishonored 2, Art of the Division, Art of Battlefield 1. All of those are good.
Yeah.
Past that, we had a couple of graphic novels. We had Sin City Curators Edition, which is probably, actually, I think is the highest rated thing we did on the site all year. Mac gave it 100.
Yeah, he did.
And,
is that just a full-on collection of everything?
Well, you know what it is? It's got like really, it's got like creator content in it. So when you go through it, you'll see like the work that went into it.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So if you're a big Sin City fan, this is a pretty good book to pick up.
Do they publish like the scripts and then kind of and then the storyboards kind of deal?
I think so. Okay. I mean, again, Mac did the review, but I'm pretty sure that's the kind of thing that it is. Like you see like panel to panel and stuff like that. I think that's it.
That's cool.
And And then visual histories, we did a bunch of those this year as well, and those are always fun.
Yeah.
Star Wars Year by Year is a really, really good one. That one I reviewed recently, and that's really cool. It's just got tons and tons of content. If you like Star Wars, that's the way to go.
Jason.
Yeah.
I like Star Wars.
Well, then you need to read that.
I will.
It's a good book.
Awesome. I might want to check out this Batman character encyclopedia.
Yes.
What do we got?
I've always wanted to know the obscure characters.
Yeah, there's tons of those in there.
Is there?
Oh my god.
Did they do a good job of covering like every single one?
Yeah, I think they did. I mean, any character that I knew of was in there, and it certainly seemed like there were a couple that I didn't know either. So I think there's probably a pretty good spread in that book.
Cool. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, over in video games, we had a ton of those as well. Some of the highest rated ones of the year were not Deus Ex, although that did pretty well too, but Dishonored 2. Odin Sphere Leftrisr for the PS4 did very well. Uncharted 4, Overwatch. Lots of really good games this year. Doom.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good games this year.
Yeah, so we have like tons of stuff up there in the gift guide. If you're thinking about some stuff for somebody, thumb through, and you're going to definitely get some good opinions.
Nice.
Very nice. I'm definitely going to be checking that out because I have a couple people I need to buy for that
Excellent.
I'm stuck with. So
that you're stuck with. That's great.
You know what I mean.
Talk about your family, dude.
My family doesn't play video games. Come on.
No.
I'm not using this for my family.
No.
Anyway.
Also, you know what? I'll get in a quick plug here. What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I'll get in a quick plug here because we had the review of Paper Mario go up, and that's on the gift.
Very cool. Anyway,
proceed.
I'm excellent. I apologize for that, by the way.
No, that's fine.
So, Telltale released a trailer or teaser for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm just so sick of that little stupid raccoon. Okay? Guardians of the Galaxy was overrated. Not a good film.
Oh my gosh.
It was okay. It was fine. It was overrated.
No. You know what? I have to agree with Erich.
Oh.
I thought it was overrated as well.
It's like my second. It's my second favorite Marvel movie.
Okay. It wasn't bad at all.
I thought it was really good. They did a really good job of portraying him. I think it was just great.
It just wasn't as good as everyone says it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I felt the same way.
I actually was a little disappointed when I saw it because it wasn't Second Coming of Jesus movie Christ.
Yeah.
Everyone made it sound like it was Citizen Kane 2, right? And it wasn't.
No, it's definitely not that.
But
no, because it's Guardians of the Galaxy, the movie, not Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
So I can understand where you're coming from there, Eric. I understand that.
Citizen Groot.
Looking forward to a timeless classic sequel, and it wasn't that. Anyway.
You know what it actually boiled down to for me was that I'm not a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy at all, the property. So, like for me, the Marvel characters that I wanted to see, get translation to the big screen have pretty much already gotten translated to the big screen. So Avengers and stuff like that. And of course, Spider-Man and, X-Men, but we won't get into that.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
You're not looking forward to Squirrel Girl?
No.
They're not going to make that.
I
think
I wish they would.
I thought
they're not going
to. Isn't it like a joke book? I mean,
yeah. I mean, every issue she just beats some stupid, or she beats a bad guy that she no way could ever do that in some stupid way. I mean, she took on Galactus and Silver Surfer and somehow beat them. So
it's.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to see Anne Kendrick play Squirrel Girl. I would go pay to play that. I'd go pay to see that. But I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't either. I actually wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the character if they did it in a way that fits with the rest of the Marvel universe. Not had her be like completely insane and overly ridiculously powerful for some. I don't know why. I mean, there's a couple of characters left that I'd probably like to see. I mean, number one is probably She-Hulk, who for some reason still hasn't gotten into a movie.
Who was that?
She-Hulk.
Oh, okay.
I remember I used to read that book, and I always thought she was pretty cool. For some reason, that hasn't been explored at all. They haven't even introduced the character as a human. So, I don't know.
Last team.
Well,
when there's a silence, I guess it's time to move on.
It is. That's like the tone. It's like boom, then you have to move on.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I've said all I'm gonna say. Damn it.
We have, of course, the long-awaited Final Fantasy 15, Darksiders War Mastered, and The Crew. Didn't The Crew come out like a long time ago?
Yeah.
But this is like the super duper edition of like all the DLC combined into one big package.
Oh.
So
I'm sorry, Duke Nukem's in it?
Yes, yes. There wasn't a lot of new releases.
Oh.
So I just kind of threw some stuff up there.
Okay. Has anybody played The Crew?
No.
I played it when it was free. We got it for Games of Gold like 2 months ago. And it was actually, you know what? No, it's not. And I was really disappointed because I was really excited about this game because the big draw of this game was the whole map of the United States is live the whole time. So it's always there. You know, there's no loading. And you could literally drive from New York all the way to LA.
Wow.
With no loading screens. Yeah, I think it takes like 45 minutes or something crazy like that. You might want to double check that.
Okay.
But I was really excited about this. And then the game came out and it just wasn't that good. So, pretty disappointing. Yeah, I think it took a really big hit for Ubisoft because Ubisoft pumped the crap out of this game and it did really poor.
Wow, that's different.
Yeah.
You know, I can't. I'm trying to. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Bork. I'm trying to think if I heard anything good about Crew, but I don't think so.
Man.
All right.
Well,
barking dogs.
Yeah, mine too. Still barking.
Final Fantasy is really good.
Is it?
I don't know if it was worth 10 years of waiting, but it's good.
A decade in the making.
Yeah. What do you like about it?
Whew. I like the combat. Combat's really fun.
Is it?
Character very. What was that?
What's the combat like?
So, picture. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts?
You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So here, I can try to explain it by telling you how it works. So attack is tied to circle, which is, I forget what it is on the Xbox controller, the one on the right, and you hold that in to do combos on enemies. That's the basest form. That's how it works. You can press triangle and R1 to do a warp strike, which is a teleportation, attack where you kind of fly across the map or wherever you are. That costs mana. There are 4 different weapons you can equip at any given time. Any type of weapon you want, you can switch them on the fly. It's really fluid. It's really nice. And you can craft magic, like different spells to use by... Anyway, so you equip different magics and you throw them like grenades. I'm not really explaining this well, but it works really well. It's really fun.
It sounds interesting. I thought it was going to be the same, like turn-based stuff. So I didn't know that.
No. Well, there is a wait mode, which is, from what I understand, turn-based. But I haven't even turned that on because I'm having so much fun with the action combat.
Yeah. It sounds pretty good.
It's really engaging, and it's not the deepest combat in the world. It's not. If you're looking for deep, Final Fantasy VII style combat, you're not necessarily going to find it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great. another important thing to mention is that if you press square, you can phase through enemy attacks to dodge them.
Oh, cool.
I've actually heard it compared to the Shadow of Mordor combat.
Interesting.
Wow.
The way that you can parry and then attack, and then you can give commands to the friends that are with you, the party.
Yeah.
It's just really,
fair enough.
I'm just really enjoying it.
That's cool.
That's pretty awesome if it's like Shadow of Mordor.
I might have
Yeah,
to
I've
wait
heard
till
it
it goes on
compared to
sale. Pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
good.
that's just one of those games like you talk about, Jason, where it's just
Yep.
so big, it's like intimidating to buy because when are you ever going to finish it or play it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, now I want to play it, but I know I'll finish it. So
It's really
Watching all the videos and then just talking to Eric and Benj, like I do kind of want to play it. So
yeah. Well, Benj, like, I mean,
he destroyed that game.
he seems to have annihilated it completely.
Yeah. He's gonna get that platinum 100% trophy.
Holy God! I mean, wow.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, the game's so fun that I wouldn't have a problem doing that if I had the time for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
How's the car?
really cool. You can do a lot of customizations to it. So there's a quest line that you can take from that mechanic girl named Cindy.
Mhm.
And basically, she sends you out to find parts to optimize your car. You
Okay.
can make it faster, make it more fuel efficient, because you have to pay attention to the fuel gauge because you can run out of gas. And yeah, just stuff like that. And you can paint it different colors if you collect the materials.
That sounds
You can
neat.
put on it and stuff. Yeah, it's neat.
Can you put different rims on it?
You can change you can change them.
Can you pimp this ride?
I guess you could, yeah.
So Exhibit is in the game then?
But no.
No?
The biggest problem I have, and it's not, I wouldn't even consider it a problem, but it is something I don't like as much, is you can only fast travel to locations you've been to already, which is fair. But if you need to go somewhere that's far away for a quest, and you haven't been there, you're stuck watching the car drive there.
Oh.
Ugh.
Desert Bus 2000, huh?
Yeah. But,
how long does it take to get to places?
it depends. It can be 1 minute, or if it's across the map, it can take like 10.
Oh.
Shut up.
So now I'm not. So when that happens, I find myself setting the car and then leaving the room, and then doing some coming back.
So does it have auto drive? And there's like
you can manually drive too, but it's boring.
Who the hell want to do that?
Well, I wanted to in the beginning, but it's.
Did you find yourself getting road rage? Is there traffic?
That is the nice thing. There's almost no traffic at all. But when you it's very frustrating.
What happens if you don't abide by the traffic laws? Is there a policeman?
So that's the thing. This isn't Grand Theft Auto driving. You can't go wherever you want. You're kind of stuck on the road. You kind of hold the right trigger to go fast, and then you just accelerate and stay in the lane. But you can crash into other cars if you want. I've done that.
Did you have to exchange insurance?
Your car gets busted and you drive away, and that costs 500 gil to fix. So
wow.
Yeah.
So you just drive away from the scene of an accident.
Yep.
That's promoting really bad habits. Future drivers.
You're kind of right, but we're in a world where Grand Theft Auto exists, so that doesn't really matter here.
I keep waiting for Grand Theft Auto driving to get to the point where if you hit a police car, like they'll stop you. Like if you hit somebody else in front of you, they'll stop you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be boring in one way, but it just seems like they try for a lot of detail in that game, and that seems like an area where it's lacking because you could just plow into somebody's car and then just drive away.
Yeah.
Well, there's no cops. There's no one on that level.
Yeah.
It's so good. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it, but it's good. So pick that game up if you have any interest in Final Fantasy. It's very good. we should have a snapshot review coming soon. I was going to write that, but
Ben
is finished the game already. So
No, are you guys going to team up?
We were going to team up, but he finished it so quickly. So I might just ask him to do it.
I finished it ridiculously fast. So.
Yeah, he did. Like 4 or 5 days.
He put in 50 hours in 5 days.
My God.
Yeah. Or no, like 4 days because he did it yesterday.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Iron Man. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Nah, man. He took off work for it, which I'm imagining that's what he did. You know, good for him.
But he loves himself some Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So
he's a huge fan.
Oh, man. He's a super fan.
He is a super fan.
He had like the countdown. He's like, "Hey guys, it's only 22 hours and 14 minutes till Final Fantasy 15 drops."
He did.
And then most of us are like, "What is this FFXV game?"
I have not heard of this.
Yeah. Is this a new iteration of some game I've never heard before?
But you guys want to hear why Final Fantasy 15 is actually just Metal Gear Solid?
Oh Lord. Yes, of course.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right,
is Big Boss in it?
There is a big boss.
Oh.
But he's not the big boss. So you drive around. You don't have a horse, but you have a car. And there's a big group that you're trying to fight. And you got to use stealth. You use stealth to go in, and you can commit, quick kills with your warp knife. And you fight big bipedal robots with missiles.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
I mean, I'm of the mind at this point that Erich can make any game sound like any other game.
I'm there too.
Here's why Kirby is just Halo.
I couldn't go that far. Maybe not.
Here's why Kirby is Oregon Trail. Go, Erich.
So Kirby's just like Oregon Trail. Wait. Are we talking about Oregon Trail, like the old one, or Oregon Trail, the new one about zombies?
The old one.
Right. Okay. So in Oregon Trail. Oregon. Yeah.
They're not gone, Erich.
So, wait, which Kirby game am I comparing this to? Because there's a lot.
Let's go with the first one on the Game Boy Advanced.
Oh boy.
Which one is that? Or Nightmare in Dreamland?
I think it was Kirby Adventure, isn't it? Kirby's Adventure. I don't know.
Anyway, okay. We'll just say Nightmare in Dreamland because I did actually play that one.
Okay.
So in Oregon Trail, you're setting off across country. You have to buy all your supplies, and that's fine. And in Kirby, it's a platformer, and you finish levels, and at the end of the level, you'll usually get a bonus of some kind, and you can carry that bonus with you. And in this game, there are lasting consequences. So if at the end of the first level you get a bunch of lives, right? You can jump really well. You get a bunch of lives. Carry that with you for the rest of the game. Just like in Oregon Trail, if you find a lot of food, you get that bonus for the rest of the game. Makes the rest of the game easier.
Sure. Sure, buddy. Wow. All right.
You know what? You committed. You totally committed to that.
You did. I'll give you that.
I love that.
That was not that easy, actually.
But you seriously have a talent.
You did it. You got it.
That was a stretch.
You did well.
No, it was good. That was.
I'm sure if I had more time, I could do it better. I could come up with more reasons.
Yeah.
I should have said why Kirby Planet Robobot is Metal Gear.
Well, that was easy. Come on, that one's easy.
I could have handed you a gimme.
Giant mechanized menace, right? And you're not totally sure who it is, but you use your own mechanized menace in the case of buttons and etc. And maybe you go into it and you take their powers by developing your own bases and taking the fight to them. So
that's it.
That's
There
it.
we go.
Perfect.
I like it.
I'm disappointed with myself. I couldn't do that Oregon Trail one good enough. I'm going to come up with one better for next week.
All right. Well, we're going to look for it. We're going to look for that.
Don't worry. I'm going to do it.
Yes.
So,
Excellent.
getting into something completely different, but I've been looking at it here on the show notes for like 5 minutes, and I'm dying to talk about it. I'm not the biggest fan, but the Power Rangers movie.
Yes.
Now, we saw Alpha 5 this week, and he looks very different. So what do you got? I mean, Rick, I think you watched the show, right? Eric, did you ever see Power Rangers?
I was never a fan of Power Rangers.
Okay.
I saw the movie with the gooey guy from the 90s when I was younger.
Yeah.
X-Men Apocalypse?
No, it was Purple Man.
Purple Man. Oh,
Ivan Ooze?
Zord.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Zordon?
Zordon, yeah. And
Okay,
there was the one scene with the party when the kids were at the party, and they all turned into animals. Yeah, I remember. Dinosaurs or something, whatever the hell it was. Yeah, I remember that movie. It was good.
That sounds weird.
So,
I don't know who Alpha. I don't know any of this stuff. So you guys take it away.
Yeah.
So, well, like again, I'm not a fan, but I do like when stuff sticks to the original source material and tries to go off of that. But Alpha looks extremely different. What do you think of that, Rick?
Yeah, I was a big Power Rangers fan growing up. Really, I watched the first season or two and then the movie, but then it turned into like Power Rangers Samurai, and I stopped to watch it after that. So just for nostalgia, I was kind of excited about this movie, and everything looked really good. And then I saw the character design for Alpha, and I almost had to pee my pants because I was so scared. He looks like he's like a combination of the Alien Abyss movie, the aliens from Abyss, and like batteries not included. That's what we came up with. So I don't know. He just looks, and I guess that's kind of what they're trying to go for, is that more organic feel. And I guess they're aliens.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. I just
what the what?
Wasn't he in the movie I was just talking about?
Alpha?
Yeah, he was. He definitely was.
Sure he was. Yeah, he's like their little maid.
I don't know anything about this, man. All right, just give me this.
So that's okay. That's okay. So Alpha's like their little maid, and he like makes sure the base is always clean, and he gets verbally abused by Zordon all the time. So. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. He's going to be voiced by Bill Hader, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This character, he's like if R2D2 and C3PO were like one character.
Yes, that's really good. Yeah.
I think it's important to mention that Bill Hader also voiced BB-8. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
He did?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
As much sense as that makes.
I'm confused right now.
Can you give us a confused beep? Beep?
I actually have the BB-8 toy that they sold that you control by an app.
I do too.
Cool. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really neat. My girlfriend
cat.
actually got me for that for Valentine's Day last year. Really cool.
That's awesome. The one from Sphero.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
They're so cool. Did you see Jason or Eric? They came out with a watch now that can control it.
Yeah, I did.
And you do like movements. You're like, this is not the droid I want, and then it runs into the wall like halfway across the street.
Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome.
No, it's really neat.
It's a pretty neat toy.
Jason comic stuff.
Yes. Shall we go to the comic rack?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's visit. So, okay, this week we had a little bit of clarification on X-Men Blue and Gold. A couple weeks ago we were talking about this, and we said it's probably going to be a huge letdown, although Rick and I were very excited about it because Blue and Gold is a throwback to the 90s when the X-Men had Blue Team and Gold Team, and it was loaded with classic characters. This Blue and Gold team isn't quite that, but it's not as big a letdown as I thought it was going to be either. The Gold team Rick, is it the gold team that has
the original
younger X-Men? Okay.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So the gold team is basically X-Men, the original X-Men, time displaced, younger versions. So you've got Cyclops, Angel, Iceman, Beast, and the leader this time around is going to be Jean Grey, which is interesting. And then on the blue team, you've got Nightcrawler, Colossus, Old Man Logan, still not Wolverine.
Kitty Pryde.
Wolverine.
Oh, Kitty Pryde, yeah.
Pryde, and oh man, it's just from Giant Size X-Men minus Warpath.
Right. And that was one thing that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Because the covers look very, very similar.
And Storm.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, so minus Warpath and Cyclops. That's going to be X-Men, and then you get the addition of Kitty Pryde and Old Man Logan.
Which I like Kitty Pryde, so that's cool.
Yeah, she's coming back.
But I have to imagine Storm's going to be the leader of that team. But I don't know. There's been nothing confirmed about it.
I think that's what I read somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I don't know. That'll be an interesting dynamic, though. I didn't even think of that because I forgot Kitty Pryde has been leading the Guardians for the last 2 years, maybe a year.
Yeah, I haven't read it, but and then it seems like in the blue team book, Magneto is going to play a big part, which is interesting. I don't like Magneto as a hero, so not really. He's been so on again, off again. That it's like I should be used to it by now, but I'm still not. I can only picture him as a villain. So
yeah.
But I guess it's a lot of X-Men stuff, and that I'm happy about that. I think I said in the article that I wrote about it that I almost would have been happier if they just went and retconned like tons of stuff and made up goofy storylines and ways to bring back Wolverine, Cyclops, like the actual ones, than doing like these fill-in characters. But you know what, it's X-Men, so I'm not going to get into too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too excited about the gold team. I'm not a big fan of the time-placed or misplaced young X-Men. I don't know. I mean, that storyline's being done to death. I guess they all kind of have been at the same time. I don't know.
One thing that's really weird is that Marvel made a point as to say that these are X-Men as superheroes. There's not going to be a lot of infighting. There's not going to be all that heavy drama stuff that's happened over the last couple of years. These are going to be fun superhero stories like we're used to seeing with the X-Men.
Yeah, that would be.
They made a point of saying costumes. And yet I'm looking at the cover of X-Men Gold #1, and Old Man Logan is wearing a leather jacket and green pants.
Yeah. There's no costumes.
I'm like, is that his costume?
Yeah.
Is that like his superhero costume? And
I don't know.
T-shirt and a pair of jeans?
Oh, man, I hate Old Man Logan, dude. He's so annoying.
I know.
I mean, he's just like... you know how you beat Old Man Logan? You just tell him the opposite of what you want done, and he's like, okay. I mean, he's so stubborn. I swear, he's just like, every time he's like, they're like Old Man Logan. I mean, literally, I think Jean fought with him for like 5 issues to join the X-Men, and then at the end, Jean was like, all right, you don't want to join? No biggie. And she leaves, and he's like, wait a second, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this now. And I was like, dude, what? And I was just like, oh my God. So I don't know.
I just want to see Wolverine. I want to see actual Wolverine.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always been one of my favorite characters in comic books. I know he got way overplayed. But I want to see Wolverine. I don't want to see Old Man Logan.
Yeah, I don't want to see Old Man Logan. I'm kind of over it as well.
Yeah. I mean,
whatever happened, like Wolverine went to hell, right? He died, and then he went to hell, and then Secret Wars happened, right?
Yeah. You know what? I forget what happened after he died.
I think what happened, I heard was he was going to battle through hell.
Okay.
And from what I remember, that's what I heard, or that's what I thought I heard. And then something happened, and I think Secret Wars happened, and no one's seen him since, I think.
There was another interesting There was another that's okay. There was another interesting thing that happened right before Secret Wars. I just got reminded of it. I don't know if I ever brought it up on the podcast, but Thor, and this is really changing the topic, but Thor at the time was wielding this version of Mjolnir that came from another dimension where you had to be unworthy to wield it, because Thor apparently did something and became unworthy to wield the hammer. So,
I saw that.
So the new Thor who took over was what's her name, Rick?
Jane something.
Foster, right?
Yeah.
Jane Foster. Okay, so she took over. She was worthy, and she became the Thunder God. So he's going around. He's still an Asgardian, but he doesn't have some of his powers, and he doesn't have the hammer. But then he went to pick up the hammer that was unworthy, and he couldn't lift it.
Oh, okay.
And I thought that you saw like his face, he looked like surprised. And I thought the implication there was going to be some kind of big event after Secret Wars where there would be a transference of the hammer back to him, or there would be some kind of battle for the hammer, that kind of a thing. Yeah. But it never happened. It just kind of vanished.
I feel like Marvel did that on purpose.
Yeah.
There's a lot of storylines like that. Because X-Men was getting really wacky.
Yeah.
I think Scott had just passed away or something, and then I don't know. Not that it had got any better after Secret Wars.
No, not really.
So
I'm actually reading it again just to read it before it goes into blue and gold and all that stuff. So.
Are you? Yeah, I'm reading Extraordinary right now. And did you hear they're doing a new X-Force too?
Yes.
Yeah,
and Gen X.
Yeah, I know they're gonna do the Gen X. That'll be good. And Sabretooth is gonna be on the X-Force team.
Yeah, I think they're calling it Weapon X.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be basically X-Force, which is pretty cool.
It's interesting to see that X-23 is on there too.
Yes. Yeah, not an X-Man anymore.
No.
Which is interesting. I guess Old Man Logan, that was one of his stipulations.
Yeah. Plus, didn't she take a vow of like never killing someone too?
Did she?
I think from what I'm reading in Extraordinary X-Men, I think she got up to one point and then she said she wasn't going to kill anyone.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she drew the line at a couple hundred people.
Yeah. I mean, she'd been killing for God knows how long. So.
All right. You know what? I'm not going to do this anymore.
Yeah. No, it's in the all-new Wolverine book. That's right.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, that's probably a year old now. So yeah. So I don't know. Maybe she's killed now. Who knows?
Well, on another topic, we brought up She-Hulk recently, and she's going to be actually the focus of Hulk #1, the straight-up Hulk book. Which and they've taken away the fact that she's She-Hulk all the time. So now she transforms back and forth just like Hulk did, and she's gray, and apparently she's savage.
Yeah.
So a lot of changes going on with that character.
So
that's cool.
I have a question really quick.
Sure.
Why is like every time we're on this show, there's a new established superhero series starting again?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
There's a big reason.
Yes.
Money.
Okay.
Yeah. #1 sell books.
Yep.
First issue is sell books, so that's why.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, that makes sense.
In the last couple of years, especially, and I'd say probably like the last now at this point. But maybe 15. But Marvel and DC both, although DC is kind of cooling it a little bit, I've heard with this. But
yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, but Marvel in particular has relaunched books like on a very regular basis. I mean, you'll see like
about every 2 years, I think.
Yeah, you'll see Hulk #1, and then a couple, like maybe a year and a half, 2 years later, you'll see Hulk #1. So
gotcha.
and it's just to sell. I mean, there's no reason we can't be on Incredible Hulk number 823 right now, but it's just to sell books.
Gotcha. So when it starts over, is it always a reboot? Or is it just a continuation with the #1?
It is. Sadly, it is.
Yeah, it's like a soft reboot.
Yeah.
So like the history will still be in effect, but it'll be like a new character, new
team,
gimmicks, new stuff like that.
So is this Hulk Is this Hulk going to know about the other Hulks?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
She's still Jennifer Walters. She's
Yeah.
still She-Hulk, but like she's lost her ability to maintain the Hulk form, and she's lost her intelligence while she turns into Hulk. So two things that She-Hulk has pretty much always had, except for like a couple little.
That's crazy. I might have to pick that up.
Yeah, no, I'm probably going to get it too because I just want to see what they're doing there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think they're I hate these reboots. It makes it really difficult to read comics continuously. But sometimes they get it right. Like, I'm interested in Hulk. So, I mean, sadly, I don't know.
Well,
kind
you
of force
fall into
your
that
hand.
trap.
Yeah. There's no other way to get it. So.
No, totally. And I was so happy when they went back to DC, went back to the original numbering for like Detective Comics and Action Comics and stuff like that. It just looks good. It looks good. I like to see that. I like to see comics in like the 900s and 800s.
I do too. Yeah, like it's when X-Men did the issue 500 and like Fantastic Four. You know, I liked those issues better than any of the #1 issues.
Oh, absolutely.
I've ever bought. So except Ninjak #1 tinfoil edition.
Oh hell yeah!
It's worth like $5.75.
It's a classic. Rick, are you a Valiant fan?
Not a huge Valiant fan. I'll pick up a couple of books here and there, but I just, that back in the day, that was the only Valiant cover that would ever be available at my comic shop. So I picked it up.
Like the foil. Yeah.
Yeah. So I picked it up because it was a tinfoil cover, and now I just joke about it all the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm sure Valiant's very happy about that.
They're like, yeah. What do you still collect comics?
I do. Yeah, I have a pull list at a comic shop, and I go and I get my stuff. I don't buy nearly as much as I used to. So just like a few things. But
what's your most prized issue?
Like back issue, like worth the most?
Or maybe just one you particularly enjoy?
You know what I love? The Batman animated series holiday special. It's fantastic.
Is that the one with Joker and Mr. Freeze?
Mr. Freeze is on the cover.
Okay.
And it's like a black and white cover, and just the Mr. Freeze like goggles are colored red, and it looks really cool.
That's right. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, and they were just like a bunch of really good Batman the Animated Series stories. So I liked that one.
That's a good one.
But I used to buy, like in the 90s, I was collecting like old issues like crazy, and I have a couple of pretty good ones. I have like Avengers #1. I have Fantastic Four #1, Giant Size X-Men. So like a couple of those old ones. Yeah, so I have those like framed.
I've always wanted a Giant Size X-Men.
You know what? It's a really cool comic.
It is. It's
a great cover too. Well, obviously Marvel thinks it's a great cover too.
They reuse it every 2 years.
Every 2 years.
That's cool, man. The best comic I probably have is like the first appearance of Gambit. That's probably the most expensive one I have.
Oh, that's cool.
And then probably my favorite storyline. I'd probably have to do a storyline is when Grant Morrison joined the new X-Men.
Okay. Yeah.
I love that run.
Yeah.
And the art with Frank Quitely. So good.
Yep. See, I'm not a Morrison fan, but that was good, and I liked his run on Justice League.
Yeah, I love Morrison. He's probably my favorite writer.
Cool.
Yeah. Nice.
So, speaking of Valiant, by the way, one of Valiant's newest books, Savage, came out, and our very own podcast host Erich had done the review of it. So, what did you think of Savage?
Yes, Savage is really cool. There's a lot of exposition in it, so we kind of learn who these characters are, and it ends right as something really cool happens.
Okay. So, it's kind of gory, isn't it?
It's a little gory. Yeah.
I was surprised by that.
The soccer man comes across a horribly disfigured corpse of a woman on a boat, and I guess the dinosaurs did that. So the premise of this soccer star and his wife and their like baby, their like infant child, crash land on this deserted island, and he's an alcoholic. I think he likes alcohol a lot, and he goes to explore the island. And he finds dinosaurs, and that's really all we know.
Wow.
As of now, but it's really cool, and I say this all the time, but I'm going to try to pick up the second one.
Cool. So we don't know why there's dinosaurs on the island yet?
No, we have no idea. We just know that they crashed on this island. But we do know a large portion of time passes, because at the beginning of the issue, I guess this isn't really a spoiler, I don't think. At the beginning of the issue is this kid, this young, maybe 13 or 14-year-old, like, taking down a dinosaur, like a vicious-looking dinosaur. And it's got to be from the beginning. So something, there's a time lapse or something. Because it's not the soccer player guy, and it's not the woman, and there's only 3 people on the island, I believe. So something happened.
Interesting. But it's not like it's some kind of, like, well, I guess we don't know. If it's some kind of, like, temporal thing, like with Land of the Lost or something like that, we don't know.
I don't know. We don't know yet.
Yeah. Wow.
Keep an eye on this and see how it progresses, but it looks like it can be pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
Let's check that out.
Yeah. But what's up with this True Believers thing, Jason?
Oh, True Believers. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. So Marvel has a line of books called True Believers. That's the name of the imprint. And what they do is they reprint old comics. They're all supposed to be like important issues for specific characters, and then they charge $1 for them. So if you want to catch up on, like a character's adventures from over the years, or maybe something that you haven't read before and you want to get into it for $1, you can grab like a classic story featuring them. So they're going to do like 10 Wolverine. They're dubbing them Wolverine books, but some of them are focused on X-23. So
sure.
So it's
Wolverine now.
Yeah, exactly. So 10 of them in total, and some of them are pretty good.
So these are 10 popular books.
Issues.
Now, those are $1 each, not $1 for 10 books, right?
No, $1 each.
Okay.
$1 each.
That's still pretty good value, though. So.
Yes, well, especially since comics these days are like $2.99, $3.99.
Yeah. Thanks, Walking Dead.
So, every one of these issues is pretty freaking awesome.
Yes.
Cool.
Other than maybe, I don't know.
Or are these all drop at once, or do they come out, once a week or once a month? Or
no, I think they're all going to be coming out at once. Take a look here, because I believe they're all coming out in like February. Yeah, February. Cool. So they'll all be out in February, and they have the first appearance of Wolverine, which is Incredible Hulk number 181. So that'll be out. They're calling that Wolverine versus Hulk number 1. So
yeah.
That'll be out, and then there's Wolverine number 1 from the 80s, which is an awesome book. That's the one with Wolverine on the cover, kind of an iconic issue, saying come get some, and he's got his claws out. So it's cool. It's cool stuff.
So if I have any interest in Wolverine or just comic book or X-Men, should I look into this?
Yes, you definitely should.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't buy Enemy of the State. That one's just one you could miss.
Yes. Also, Old Man Logan is good, but it's not really Wolverine. But it is good, but it's not really Wolverine.
Yeah.
Gotcha. If you want the most Wolverine-y stuff out of all of it, I would get Incredible Hulk number 1, or rather number 181, Wolverine number 1. Those are good.
Cool.
Did you ever read this Save the Tiger one?
So I don't know why I wouldn't just pick them all up at that point, right?
Wait, what's that?
Did you ever read Save the Tiger?
Save the Tiger?
Yeah, there's one called Save the Tiger. I've never even heard of this story.
No.
Crazy.
What is that though? Is that the one with is that the one
purple
with Punisher?
Maybe that's it. I don't know. That's a weird one though.
There was one I remember where Wolverine and Punisher both basically showed up in Africa, and they were tracking some kind of international cartel.
Yeah, that's probably it.
And they were like doing poaching, and I remember that very clearly, but I don't remember Save the Tiger.
Yeah, that's probably the book. And
Marvel Comics Presents from 1988, numbers 1 through 3.
Save the Tiger.
Save
Whoa, wait a second. Some of these are multi-issues? That's
I
pretty
guess
cool.
so. Yeah, I didn't
Wow,
realize
for
that.
$1? I guess actually just 2 of them are multi-issued.
Weapon X. Weapon X is another good one, Eric.
Dude, Weapon X is awesome, Eric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's literally just Wolverine tearing through the Weapon X complex for like 3 comics. So, I mean, there's probably not a whole lot of story to it, but it's just cool.
Yeah, but you'll see Wolverine hacking into some guy.
Yeah.
Which is good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, those are good. I would get those.
Pick them all up right now.
Yes, even though they're not out yet.
When they launch. When they drop.
Yes.
And I think the last thing on our docket is the best game of all time. Wrap Up Half of the Wrap.
He's getting it remastered. We can just skip that. We already talked about it.
Yep. We spoke about Rap.
Yeah.
Wrap.
Yep.
PPAP.
PPAP.
PPA. You playing anything else besides Final Fantasy XV, Eric?
No, but I'm considering picking up Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I like it.
It's good.
You know what's better than that game? Injustice.
Yes.
I didn't like Injustice too much.
What? Oh man, come on.
I thought it was great.
It's
I mean,
the
it was
best.
okay.
It just got released for BC on Xbox. I'm so pumped.
Oh, did it? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna be playing that. That's what I'm gonna be playing. Injustice.
Cool.
I'm going to be playing Streets of Rage.
Ooh.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why, but I just every once in a while I go back to like the Sega Genesis collection on my PC and I just play like Streets of Rage and stuff like that.
Nice.
But
you're full of rage and you need to let loose.
Well, that is true. I'm finally moving on to Titanfall 2, so I'm going to be playing that.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Good. How about you, Rick?
Injustice.
I missed that somehow.
Are you excited about Injustice 2?
Heck yeah, I'm so pumped.
That sounds really good.
I'm totally thrilled about the whole, what is it, the dress up part.
Yeah, it does sound kind of gimmicky.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that, but I mean, I don't know, I'm pretty stoked. And then I keep hearing this awful rumor that the Flash is not going to be included, and I don't believe it because I don't see how that would work. But if that were to happen, I'd be really sad. Maybe they'll put zoom in or reverse flash or something. So,
but he's in the like teaser.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, because I keep
that could always be nothing, but he is in the teaser.
Seeing these Reddit forums that people don't think he's going to be in it, and it scares me. So, because I really like Flash, he's probably my favorite character in the first one. So,
yeah, me too. But Ed Boon is also who's the guy behind the game is also a huge Flash fan, so I don't see that happening.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That would be great. All right, sweet. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Are you pretty stoked?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
I loved Injustice probably a lot more than I thought I was going to. So I'm looking
forward to it. Me too. Yeah, when I first saw that game, I was like, this is not going to be a good game. And then I started watching videos of it, and I went and picked it up, and I haven't played a fighting game like that in a long, long, long time. So
I was like,
really
cool. It's just Justice League Task Force again.
Yeah.
But no, it was really good.
Yeah. Plus, there's just a lot to the game, too.
Yes, there is a lot to it. There is definitely. Fighting games have matured quite a bit.
They have.
Well, some of them.
Not Marvel vs. Capcom.
You know, just very quickly here, we didn't talk about this ahead of time, but Street Fighter V is going to be around till like 2020.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
And they actually just announced that Akuma is going to be included.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Yes, which is nice. I'd like an arcade mode.
Okay. I mean, nice. We have 4 years to get there, 5 years to get there, 3 years to get there. So
that's true. That's true.
We'll eventually get there.
Yeah, I guess.
I think that's about it, though.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's the roster of topics. We covered them all.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long show. It's almost an hour and a half. So.
Oh, geez, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Lots
we
to
should
talk
probably shut
about.
up.
All right, guys. As always, I'm Eric. We have Rick.
Thanks for listening, everybody. This is Rick, and we'll talk to you next week.
And
Yes.
Jason.
And this is Jason, and yes, we shall chat once more next week.
Could you say that one more time? That I think it cut out.
Oh, okay. And yes, this is Jason, and we shall chat once more next week.
There we go. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a good week.